It's TA with MK. It's TA with MK. Hello there, thank you for clicking on the video. I just want to give you a quick heads up that the price predictions in this video for this coin are based on a formula that I came up with. I'll leave a link in the description to that video where I discuss more in depth how I came up with these numbers. Just understand that in this particular video, we'll just be discussing the price predictions, briefly touching on the formula, but again, the more in-depth analysis of exactly where I've come up with these numbers and percents are all going to be inside of that video. Watch that first. Come back, watch this. Hello there, my friends, and welcome back to another episode of TA with MK. My name is McKay. Today's episode, we're going to attempt to apply my formula to another one of these dinosaurs or OG coins. Today's coin's going to be Ripple, or ticker XRP. Let's go. All right, if you've been following these videos, this is going to sound like a broken record, but the first thing that we need to do is gather some information. So we're on CoinGecko.com. I've searched XRP. What we want to write down before we can apply it to my formula is the position rank, which at the time of making this video is number 7. We want to write down the circulating supply and the max supply. And if these two numbers down here differ, which 99% of the time they do, we need to do a little digging and find out what the vesting schedule or unlock schedule is, or are these coins mined? You know, we basically need to find out at or around the time we plan on selling this coin, what can we anticipate that the circulating supply will be at that time, and then that's what we'll want to apply to our formula. All right, I'll be honest, after scouring the internet, the way XRP releases its coins into circulation is a little confusing, so what I'm going to do is just go off averages. So what I've done is I went to coincodex.com, which is just a website I use to look up crypto pricing history, and I've looked at 2021, for example, and I saw here that XRP, if I move this out of the way for a second, over here had a 46.14 billion circulating supply at that time. What I wrote down up here was basically the circulating supply for today's date, going back each year, clear back to 2018, where it went from like 39.37 to almost 42 to just over 43 to just over 45, 46 to 50 to 55. So what I went ahead and did just to kind of keep these projections on the safer side is I just looked at the last couple years and saw that on average it's going up around 4 to 5, 4 to 4.5 billion as far as the circulating supply. So I went ahead and just took the current circulating supply and added 5 billion to that, just rounded it to a nice even 60 billion, because as I anticipate this bull run to end sometime between the end of this year and the end of next year, any XRP that I hold I plan on selling before the end of 2025, so we just went with a nice even 60 billion, which should give or take a billion or two and give us some pretty safe projections. What we're looking at here is my Google Sheets document. I'll leave a link in the description of every video that I put out to do with these price predictions, so you can use this on your own time. But just a quick explanation of what you're looking at here. In yellow, we have Bitcoin price predictions. I have another video where I go over where I came up with these. But we have 91K, 100K, 115K, and 130K. Obviously, Bitcoin can go much higher than this, but these are just what I'm projecting Bitcoin to reach. And what we're doing is we're taking hypothetical position ranks for these coins, and we're saying, okay, here's what the projected market caps would be based on these Bitcoin prices. And then from there, we're going over here to my formula. And all that we're doing is we're taking these hypothetical market caps, dividing them by whatever the coin's circulating supply is, and that's giving us projected prices. All right, as is the case with all these videos, I'm gonna do the math on the first one for you, and then just present the data for the rest of the price projections. So if XRP were to remain in position number 7, we have an anticipated market cap at $91,000 Bitcoin of around 76.3 billion. So we're going to type in 76.3 billion, and we're going to divide that by that 60 billion circulating supply that we came up with, and that gives us a price, or a projected price, of $1.27. Now, because I think the absolute ceiling for XRP this bull run is position number 4, because I don't believe it's going to pass Bitcoin or Ethereum, obviously, and then I think Tether will stay ahead of it, I've went ahead and did projections for position number 7, of course, in case it remains where it's at, position number 6, in case it's able to climb a spot, and then projections for position number 4. Now, if it were to remain in position number 7, we already discussed the $1.27 price. There's a $1.39, $1.60, $1.81 at 130K Bitcoin. Average price around $1.51. Then, of course, if it were to move up one position to position number 6, you're not going to see much change here, because obviously the difference between those market caps is not a whole lot. But at 91K Bitcoin, you have $1.48. At 100K Bitcoin, $1.62. 115K Bitcoin, $1.87. And at 130K Bitcoin, $2.11. Giving us an average price of $1.77. And then, of course, last but not least, if it were to somehow push all the way up to position number 4, We have at 91K Bitcoin, $1.60, 100K Bitcoin, $1.73, 115K Bitcoin, just under $2, and 130K Bitcoin, $2.25, giving us an average price of about $1.90. So from there, that brings us over here to an XRP chart on TradingView, just to present that data for you. I have a yellow line, a blue line, and a red line, each representing those average prices based on those positions. So if we zoom in here, we can see position number 7, average price $1.51, position number 6, average price $1.77, position number 4, average price $1.90. And then if we zoom in over here to the right, we can see what kind of percentage gains that would be from where the current price was at the time of making this video, which was just over 56 cents. At $1.51, we have about 170% potential gain. At $1.77, a 215% potential gain. And then, of course, if we were to move position number 4 at $1.90, we have almost a 240% potential gain. So then, just to wrap up the video, where do I personally see the price of XRP going this particular bull run? Well, as I mentioned in all of my videos to do with these price projections, I'm kind of a man of averages. I think XRP number 6 makes a lot of sense. I think it's ended last bull run at number 7. It's currently number 7. I could see at some point it getting some momentum, pushing to number 6 temporarily, which it would give us an average price of about $1.77. And of course, that target does line up rather nicely here with some previous resistance at just under $1.80. So there is some confluence there. I do want to point out that I'm going to put out a video here in a few weeks, an update video that is, going over coins like XRP and some of the other ones I've made videos for, where I'm going to give higher projections based on Bitcoin going to like 150 and 200K. Obviously, if Bitcoin reaches those prices, XRP will put in a higher price than it did last bull run. So keep an eye out for that. But for right now, if we hit position 6 based on my current formula, average price just under $1.80, that would be something like a 3x or just a little over a 3x from where the price is now. Thank you for sticking around to the end. I hope you guys are enjoying these videos. Now keep in mind, in the next month or so, I'll put out an updated video for all these coins, giving a projection for each of them if Bitcoin were to hit something like 150K or possibly even 200K this bull run. If you're liking these videos, as always, on your way out, do me a huge favor and please remember to like and subscribe. We'll catch you in the next one. It's